Good evening. Welcome to day 2 of the demo. Today was the Nifty expiry day, so obviously you will see how the system performed throughout the day. Now the chart which you see is basically replay is placed at yesterday's closing. As usual, I will start bar by bar. This was yesterday's closing. This was today's first bar. So absolutely at the first bar today, what we see is a kind of gamma squeeze shaping up, but gamma squeeze doesn't set up in the first 5 minutes. And obviously, we are not going to trade the first 5 minute bar. This is the second bar. What we see is not very clean signal on the OCA. It's almost non-existent. This is giving a small green, but there is no buy. We have a buy signal out here, but if you again look at the OCA is basically red. Now, if a question arises that the OCA is telling me bearish, the vol quant is telling me bullish, what do I do? The simplest answer is you don't do anything. Unless everything is in sync, you are not going to take a trade. So here the indicators are in confusion, so you don't have a place to trade. Again, this goes bearish. This is bullish to neutral, no trade. No trade. Same thing going on, Nifty trading in the same range. Okay, this bar is interesting. In this bar on OCA, you get a gamma squeeze bar and you get a buy. On the vol quant also you get a buy. The closing of this bar is 511. Now what should be my stop loss? Very simple, the middle AV VWAP. So the middle AV VWAP is 24,487. So I get a stop loss around 24, 25 points. I buy Nifty or I buy a Nifty ATM option or one strike in the money option, whatever. It's good. This is bullish, this is long, vol fading. That is, this won't go up very sharply, but it is going up, it is bullish, that is fine. So now what I'm looking is, on this OCA, this particular histogram starts to turn, or here it starts to turn. That will be my signal of getting out. Because on expiry days, if you are in options, if you don't get out correctly, then also you will, as long these are going up, both are going up, I'm into the trade. I'm not going to think of exiting. This is the first bar where it kind of dips a bit. So this is my first warning. This is definitely my second warning. It has started to dip. So this is where at 24,536, I get out of my trade. Whether I bought a future, whether I bought a call, this is my sign that I should exit. Even if you don't exit here, the next part is even more confirmation, right? The OCA is also coming down, this is also coming down. And this is telling you, you don't have any edge. Let us see. Now here we get one after the other two signals. So when I'm getting such a strong signal out here, this one is above the middle, I'm going to buy this because OCA is positive. This is giving me a buy. Vol quant still haven't come into a buy, but that's good enough. You get a buy signal actually. So buy signal, if it is there, you don't need a vol quant support. So your buy level is somewhere around 24,520. Your stop loss is 24,496. Your target is 561. Let me mark 561. $24,561. That is whatever the target the algo is providing me. $561 hit, target met, I square off, trade over. By the time it is 11:30, now on expiry days, try to avoid trades between 12 to 2 because at those times options are at their sharpest decay. So if you're trying to trade intraday on an expiry day, unless the market is extremely volatile or trending and moving fast, if it is a cool market like this one, try to avoid. When I say a cool market, look at this blue line. This is basically your vol score. So if this is falling and if it is below zero, do not expect any major, I would say, volatility in the markets or a trending move in the markets. Market will probably roam around in the same zone. I get another buy signal. Now, do I take this buy signal? See, I'm getting just a buy signal out here, but the option chain indicator, if I mark this particular place, has already become bearish. So, though after a pullback it is giving me a buy, my option chain indicator is absolutely not supporting it. Neither is vol quant supporting it. At least one support I will require out here. It is not there, so I don't take the buy trade. Market gives me a short now. Do I take this short? Problem is, if I short at 511, your mid AVWAP is also 511. I won't be able to keep a stop loss. So I do not take this short because if you see the videos which I have already posted on YouTube, if you are at the middle AVWAP, you are actually at a fair price. You are neither bullish nor bearish. So I'm simply not taking the short out here because I don't have a logical stop loss to give around here. Okay, let us proceed. And again, as I said, within 12 to 2, try to avoid expiry day tradings. Market kept down, hit the lower band. Okay, now it's 2 p.m. Again, I'm looking at trades. This particular has given me a sell. This one is bearish. Now, post 2 p.m., I'm going to show you two time frames. One is 5-minute, and then I will again come back and show you the 3-minute time frame. Because expiry days after two market movements are sometimes so fast that a 5-minute bar would be too late. But let's proceed with the 5-minute first. So now here it gives me a sell. This one is also bearish. So if I sell at 506, my stop loss is 522. My target is 466. Let us see. It actually moves flat out there. And from here, it starts to move. 466 is what has already hit the target actually. It was the expiry move which we saw. So this was the 5-minute analysis through AVWAP Navigator. Now what I'm going to show you is, let's change this chart to 3-minute. I'm not going to do a replay. You will understand what I'm saying. You had one sell signal here, which I ignored because it is 12:48. I'm not looking at 3-minute then, but this signal was extremely important. This came at 240, 245. Signal came at 502. Your stop loss was just 514, 10 points. And from there, the market fell. So if you are looking at 245, this is the, let me change into 3-minute. This is actually the 24,450 put. 245 is this bar. 248. And the price of the put at that point of time was 8 rupee 50 paisa. It's simply from this signal. I'm picking up the ATM put when this signal is actually coming. Just ATM was slightly, in fact, if you're seeing futures out here, implied and spot was actually 50 point down. So your ATM was actually that 450 put. So if you bought the put out here, thinking that 8 rupees or maybe 4 rupees stop loss I can keep and then wait, from there, this jumped initially to 38, then went up to 54. This move got tracked by this particular put. And if you are trying to play a gamma burst, always what you try to do is you buy the ATM put. Now, when I say a gamma burst, forget this vol quant as of now. Vol quant also, if you see this volatility jumped, that is why market fell. When this sell signal came, here was your gamma sell signal. In fact, gamma sell signals were coming continuously in this zone on 3-minute chart. See, there was no buy gamma. Gamma squeeze was already on the downside. I know market was moving like up and down, but if you are patient, this gives you the structure that risk is on the downside, not on the upside. And this particular signal was a perfect gamma move signal, this one. You got a gamma squeeze signal, then you got a sell signal. If it is a 3-minute chart, move started after 15 to 18 minutes at 3 o'clock. And then it was a one-side move. So a lot of people try to get into a gamma move after this has happened. Here you can get it very peacefully, much ahead of time. And I don't think $8 has ever hurt somebody if you're keeping your risk management, position sizing, etc. in place. So this was today's trade. Yesterday we traded Nifty on a non-expiry day, and today we traded Nifty on an expiry day. I hope this is clear to everyone. Another point start to notice, that is, if this blue line the wall score starts to go up, that is where you have the major trending moves. As long as it is flat, you probably will not have a move. It will go up and down like this. So this was expiry day Nifty. Tomorrow also we will again cover Nifty. Thursday we will cover Sensex. Now, as I told you earlier, if you are trying to trade Sensex, you will need the Sensex index subscription as well as options data subscription for BSE on TradingView. Otherwise, your data will be late. Now, some people, if you are asking me how to set this up, actually these two indicators, Auto AVUAP and Volquant, will be set up automatically. You don't have to do anything. But Nifty, tomorrow what you need to do is, this needs to change to 14. That is next weekly expiry. In fact, what you will see is, the old AVUAP Navigator students know this. This is actually next week's expiry chain. See, 14. Extremely bearish. This, the week after, extremely bearish. Now see what happens tomorrow. So that's it for today. See you all tomorrow same time. I tried to do this much earlier because I do trade the US markets from 7 p.m. India time. So evening I won't have time to do these videos and post this. So I thought just when the market closes, let me do the video and post it for you so that you can check with your charts and see whatever I'm showing is correct on your chart.